At work, we keep our phone lines recorded just in case a cover your butt incident ever comes up, and I had a cover your butt incident come up. I was working, doing something, and my boss pulled tapes from the conversation I had over the phone. He was listening to the conversation, and I was doing work. I was half listening to what he was listening to. I heard the lady that I was talking to on the phone talking to some guy, and I was like I said, I was half listening, and I was just like waiting for me to come on the phone and waiting for me to hear the conversation that her and I had had. I started hearing this guy saying things that I was saying during that conversation, and I was like, what? So I stopped and listened, and it hit me that that was my voice. It was the weirdest thing ever. I was like, who is that guy that she's talking to? And it was me. That's awesome. What's going on? I am officially 4 months on testosterone. I am 17 weeks on T today. It's getting to that point where it's kind of plateauing, where all of the changes are just slowly continuing. Obviously, that encompasses having more hair, but I noticed my legs look more like a dude's leg, like the hairiness of it. I definitely think my voice dropped again this month, about mid-month. Whoa. My wash machine just went crazy. About mid-month, I had that throat thingy again where you're constantly clearing your throat for about a week, and then after that I noticed my voice sounded lower. The biggest thing this month was muscle development, especially in my shoulders and my arms. Building muscle is super easy for me now. The thing that I'm noticing, it's harder for me to get rid of that stubborn tummy fat. I'm not too worried about it. I've noticed my clothes are fitting different. My shirts are fitting on me now. And my pants, I can't wear my skinny jeans anymore because my calves are too big. My hips just don't fit in them like they used to. I definitely still have hips, but I can tell that they're changing. Muscle cramps have been super annoying. I get them really bad in the arch of my feet, in the arch of my feet, and in my calves. Acne's the same. It's kind of all over the place, but mainly along my jawline. I had blood work done at the beginning of this month, and I just got back from my doctor's office, and he went over my levels with me, and he said my liver looks perfect, and he said the normal range is between 500 and 1200, and my testosterone levels are at 900, so I'm a little bit higher on the spectrum, but it's still a good range. I had my phone consultation with Dr. Garamoni yesterday. I am officially scheduled for top surgery on October 31st of this year. It was extremely emotional. Not during the phone call. During the phone call, I was just like floating through reality. It wasn't reality. I was not on the phone with Dr. Garamoni. I mean, come on. After I got off the phone, I teared up a bit. I laughed a lot. I was super excited. I am so excited. I cannot do my feelings justice with words. There's just no way. Top surgery has always been higher on my priority list than anything else in the transition. I wanted to start testosterone, don't get me wrong, but having top surgery done was definitely a higher priority for me. So I'm really excited that I've got that schedule. It's, you know, a good 7 months away. It is in stone, the deposit's down, my date is set in. It's official, it's happening, and I feel incredible. I was at the gym. I started freaking out a little bit. I had a little bit of a freak out. I was just thinking about how there's absolutely no way that I'm ever going to fit in with the guys. I wasn't ever socialized as male, and I feel like there's certain things women are expected to do, and I feel like the certain things that men are expected to do, I will never be in touch with because I wasn't socialized as male. And first of all, it's silly for me to try to live up to society's expectations of what a male is. You know, break down those gender walls, gender roles, what's that? I don't want any. Not hungry, thanks. But secondly, I was thinking, when I was living and identifying as a lesbian, I never fit in with women. I was not following the societal norms as a female, and I never cared. You know, it was hard to deal with at first, all the weird looks that I would get and whatever, but I stopped caring because I was just myself and I was just being genuine and true to myself. And I feel like it was silly for me to have a freak out about not fitting into male standards, because I'm being a genuine version of me, and whether I'm fitting what society expects of me or not, I'm still being me, and I guess I don't really care about the rest. This month, I struggled with depression a lot, and it took the form of isolating myself. In my own world, I am Ray. Through and through. I see Ray, I feel Ray, I am Ray. And then when I go out in society, I'm still getting ma'amed, and I'm still being referred to as female, and it slaps me really hard with the societal reality of my life. I just want it to be 2 months down the road where I'm being seen as me in society and having that societal validation. And I don't know why I put so much weight on having society see me for me when I see myself for who I am, because I feel like if I'm happy with myself, then that should be all that matters. But honestly, it feels really good to be recognized for who I am by society, and I want it really bad. It's been rough, I'm not gonna lie. This month was rough. Time didn't go by very slowly, but it went by very secluded because I chose to spend it by myself. That's really all I've got for this month. There were definitely changes. They're just coming in slower. Slowly but surely, I suppose. I really appreciate you guys being a part of this journey with me. I feel like I'm not going through this alone, and it really helps. It's really therapeutic. So thank you, and I'll see you guys in a couple weeks.